What is going on? I'm zmoT. For those of you who just see my HQ18 stuff, I'm going to show you some higher level stuff. I do have a max account. I'm not just an HQ18 player. So what I wanted to show you was some Rainmaker stuff. As you see here, I've got some weird troop loadouts. I had some icy bases on my map, unboosted with no troop health, which when you're dealing with glass cannons like the Rainmakers, lack of troop health can be a bit of a problem. So I just wanted to show you two quick Rainmaker raids that I did. I'm going to show you replays because they're really slow. It takes about 4 minutes to take these down. And I'm doing some interesting things. A lot of you say Rainmakers are weak or Rainmakers aren't good. I'm going to show you that yes, in fact, they are kind of good. So this base is it's not a huge ice base. We've got boosted ice at the back, boosted ice here, and then 2 other ice statues. So call that 6 ice unboosted if you want, maybe 7 ice unboosted. Anyways, you get the idea. There's some ice here. I'm going to show you the attack. So obviously they have a grappler, the best defense against Rainmakers. Throwing 1 smoke there just to get out of the range of the, what is that thing called? The boom cannon. And now just clearing the rocket launchers. Amped rocket launchers will do a lot of damage against Rainmakers that don't have troop health, so that's what that's all about. And now just clearing the entire left side, trying my best to create a little hole using my GBE on that shock launcher because it's going to slow down our progress. You see how much damage that 1 rocket launcher did? And now it's just get Bullit out front with the energy drink so that he stands out front and the zookas melt the shield. Bullit, energy drink, rocking the shield, using the energy drink to keep his health up. Obviously, Rainmaker's clearing around the core, and zookas melting the shield. Because that shield is way at the very back of the base, I just don't have time to get to it, and Rainmakers would never burn through that shield. So that is strategy number 1. We obviously needed some medics there because of those amped rocket launchers, and so that damage amplifier definitely played a factor, as did the grappler, but we still managed to take it down, and we lost, what did we lose there? We lost 7 zookas when the rockets shot over Bullit's head for whatever reason. And now let's have a look at attack number 2. I want to show you a screenshot of this attack. Check this out. 3 shield gens with a shield of 2.2 million plus 500,000. So we're talking about 2.7 million health on this beastly base. And it looks like he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 boosted ice at the front. We'll go over that in a sec. But obviously, on the replay, you can't see that. See, you can't see the health. So I took a screenshot. Now, what I wanted to show with this one is I only used 5 Rainmakers. No medics on this one. So what I did instead was dealt with all of the splash damage up front. That is the rocket launchers. That is the shock launchers. Now, a lot of people think that 3 shield gen bases are really hard, but it's not. The fact is they don't. There's no grappler here. There's no lasers. There's no shock blasters. So 3 shield gen bases I do not recommend. I took a little bit of thinking and planning to get this down, but it wasn't terribly difficult. So now you'll notice the boom cannon, of course, turns. Why that Rainmaker moved forward, I couldn't tell you. Maybe it was targeting the mortar or something like that. But a quick smoke will save your day. I threw a second smoke. Maybe didn't need it, but figured better safe than sorry. Let's speed things up a little bit here. And now I'm just trying my best to clear the entire left side using GBE and Rainmaker combos. No need for medics because we're not taking any damage from anywhere. This rocket launcher is way too far out. This shock launcher will be an issue, so we shock it and flare it, and then managed to remove it during the course of 1 shock, which was fantastic. And now it's just time to bring in the big guns. That is time to bring in 3 boats of zookas to melt the shield. Try to do 2, again, using smoke to save that Rainmaker. Getting the flare out so that my Rainmakers move to the left, and that Bullit and the zookas move to the left as well. And then these Rainmakers are the MVPs here. They keep clearing. They get that 1 shield on the left down, which does a big help. And then A couple zookas also go left, which actually works out to be super awesome because they keep farming GBE on the left, which gets me an energy drink for Bullit. And now just clearing. Rainmaker's also clearing around the core. And down goes 2.7 million health, 4 boosted ice with, I think I lost 0 troops, maybe a couple zookas. So Rainmakers are not weak. They work very well. This is at 1300 VP. At what did they had 1380? We lost 3 zookas, and this one was at 1368. We lost a bunch of zookas. But Rainmakers are very, very strong. Now what I'm going to do here is I am going to switch accounts. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay, we're back. HQ 18, the account that you're probably used to by this point. Lots of my stuff happening on there. Now, one thing I wanted to mention, unbelievable responses for people who want their bases reviewed. I might turn that into a weekly segment. Please vote in the poll above. It's going to take a lot of work. What I'm going to do is maybe put those accounts into a draw. So if you're not aware of what I'm talking about, in my video yesterday, I talked about doing base reviews and showed how to share your base. So if you didn't watch that, go check it out. Now, I'm going to, actually, you know what, let's load Warriors, because I want to get through these first couple stages very quickly, because otherwise we're just going to be making a ridiculously long video, and I don't want to take up too much of your valuable, precious time. So, if you want your base reviewed, go comment on that video from yesterday, leave a like, share it with your task force, whatever it might be. Now, the other thing I might do is, I might make it so that anyone who's in, say, Alpha 9 gets into the draw, just because that way I can actually attack the base. Let me know what you think about that. It might be fun to actually attack the base, show some different strategies against the bases instead of just talking about them and using the teleprompter and drawing circles. But I do kind of like the whole John Madden thing. And if you don't know who John Madden is, please let me know where you live, because that is sort of impressive. I assume some people out there don't know who John Madden is, but he's the football dude who has a bunch of football games named after him. And whenever I think about telestrators or teleprompters, is it a strator or a prompt? I think, no, prompter is the thing that tells you what to say, or prompts you what to say, I assume. But, so yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. I did not expect to get nearly that many comments. That was, I think, the most comments I've gotten. I think there was like 1 comment per every 3 views or something insane like that. So, neat though. I love it when stuff like that happens, where you just kind of throw something out there and everyone's like, yeah, let's do it, do it, do it, do it. So, we will definitely be doing that. I gotta figure out a day, probably Mondays. Monday videos do poorly, and I mean poorly, because everyone's like just coming back from the weekend, no one really cares. It's only Dr.T Tropical, which most people can deal with at this point. So maybe Mondays, try and add some new flair. We need at least 4 pieces of flair, and we will see if that works out. It's kind of tough because Mondays are crazy busy for me, but at the same time, most of my days are busy at this point. My son, my oldest son, who's 9, is in tennis. No, sorry, not tennis. Golf, baseball, soccer, piano, and something else. Anyway, he's in golf, baseball, soccer, piano, 4 things, yes. And that's just one of my 3 kids. So very, very busy. But Mondays and Fridays, they have nothing. Saturdays are insane, but Mondays and Fridays, they have nothing. So I'm thinking Monday or Friday would be the ideal day to do those base reviews. Let me know what you think. Both days sort of are no good for videos, just because of, uh-oh, this is not well planned. This is not going terribly well. I am not very good at this game. Let's flare back here, actually. Is Brick still alive? Yes, Brick is still alive. Come on, Brick. Come on, Brick. Oh, look at this. This is going to be magical. Don't even need to flare the core. We're going to do some shocks here and some medkits here. And maybe, just maybe, stage 4 will go down. Look at that. MVP. Going to take out some extra damage. Fantasy football. I won week 1. I got a little bit lucky. I had Camara, I think his last name is, from the Saints. Just crushed. I think he had like 37 points or something like that. So very, very good. My football team also won. I'm a Bengals fan, more out of necessity than anything, if that makes any sense. You can't. I play a lot of fantasy football, and you can't heckle other teams that you don't like unless you give people a team that you do like, if that makes any sense. So I have basically picked the Bengals out of necessity because my friends have I have friends who are Cowboys fans. I have friends who are Lions fans, all sorts of teams, and so I just kind of picked a team that is not in a division that all their teams are in, if that makes any sense. Not really the best way to pick a favorite football team, but whatever, it works. That way at least I can heckle them. Arlight, for example, is a big Patriots fan, and I am not a Patriots fan at all. So, Patriots. But also a bunch of other fans. A bunch of my friends are Seahawks fans, and everyone nearby here is Seahawks fans, and they all go down to the games and stuff, and I just can't do it. I don't know. It's not my local team, but people kind of adopt it, so it's kind of this weird little thing that I'm just not into. I get just alienated like half of my audience, but it's all good. I still love you. It's just not a. I don't know. There's this weird thing where people just love specific teams, and I sometimes I'm on board. And for example, my one good friend is a Cowboys fan, and it's a huge bandwagon thing to like the Cowboys. But I started watching football with him, so I cheer for the Cowboys, which many people give me a hard time about. So I'm okay with that. Like you have to. If you don't have a team that you cheer for, you're kind of it's all. I just like watching football on Sundays. I kind of have it on in the background. Very rarely do I have the time to actually sit and watch a whole game, but I'll watch like Red Zone or just have the game on in the background while I'm folding laundry or something, or just lying on the couch like I did last week. Last Sunday was just a write-off. I went to a beer festival on Saturday night. I don't tend to overindulge, but I overindulged on whatever day that was, and it was awful. Sunday was the worst day of my life, I want to say. So I won't be doing that for a while, at least a little while. Anyways, just too much. I don't like to write off a day. Sunday was a complete write-off for me, which was lucky that my kid didn't have any much, and my wife did everything for me, which is greatly appreciated. But man, some days like that are just not okay. Now that we're finished that part of the show, let's talk about Boom Beach. This stage 7 is very difficult. There's a lot of mines, so I've added a boat of heavies, just because I don't know that I can get through all these mines otherwise. I'm going to use an artillery. Oh, I missed. See that? I just missed my artillery. Not ideal. Is there any free GBE? No, not really many free crates. I'm going to clear a hole back in here, maybe? Ugh, this is not good GBE management at all. But I think maybe, just maybe, we can get back there and do some damage. I'm going to drop all my troops in here, and then drop a smokey off. Hopefully not lose any, because there's constant motion and all of those kinds of things. And then I'm going to hope that my heavies get out front and clear that mine before my zookas get there, which they didn't. So far, we are not doing terribly well. And we've lost the delay. And hopefully my heavies at least clear that mine that's there, but I've lost a whole bunch of my zookas on the walk. So we're not looking terribly good. And I don't have critters, so we're going to be in a world of pain. Come on, zookas. Are you going to be able to get it down at least? Oh, we're doing some damage. Some damage. That right side machine gun. Right over there. was just ruining my face. So we're going to have to do some better GBE management. I don't think it has a lot of health. Let's just double check that. I think it was like an HQ 19 or something like that. 18, so not a lot of health. I'm going to add a second boat of heavies, just really doing my best to get all sorts of mines cleared and save a bunch of GBE in the process. Don't have a lot of faith in this one, but maybe, just maybe, we can pull off some sort of miracle. I'm going to move my barrage out front more because that front mine hurt a little bit. Now they walked through here. I wonder if I can hit this artillery here. Yep, good. That's it. That's all we're gonna do. And just, hopefully, we'll just heavy fuel it. And, look who sings that song. Is that like Dire Straits or ZZ Top or someone that my parents listened to when I was a kid anyways? And then we're just gonna walk right into here. And hopefully that tree will squeeze us a little bit. And the heavies will get out front. And Brick will not hit that boom mine right there. Yeah, she did hit the boom mine. Awesome. Not ideal under any circumstances, but we've... Oh, just poof. Something just happened. Something just happened. We just lost basically every troop in the history of troops. 1, 2, 3, I think. Oh, 4. We got 4 shocks. Look at that. 4 shocks! Not enough zookas to take it down, but 4 shocks. So if we get better pathing by our heavy dudes, we should be okay to take that down. Let's retreat. Just let out. Oh, man, my neck hurts. I think I just need to stop hitting the ball in soccer or something. Don't entirely know. So now we need to go... Did you see that article that says, like, for every ball, like, after you hit a ball in a soccer game, your intelligence drops by, like, 30 points or something ridiculous like that? Until you recover from the game, or something like that. I don't know, it was kind of disconcerting, because I'm a tall dude who wins a lot of headers. Let's get into right here. Again, the smoke. We're gonna smoke right into there, hoping this time to actually get our heavies walking out in front of our zookas this time. And I've cleared the boom mine that Brick decided to walk on, which might help us a little bit. And we're going to go 1, 2 into there. 1, 2. Oh, there's that same mine again. Okay, so now we know which mine to clear, at least. Not good at all. Backwards, forwards, battle orders. Shocking. We're done anyway. Doesn't really matter. But maybe, just maybe we'll take it out. Yeah, so. Many fails. Stage 7, Mr. Glephos is going to be saying, hey, look, a 18-minute video. That means zmoT has failed a bunch on stage 7. Yes, I did. But I also did Rainmakers, right? Rainmakers are pretty awesome. For those of you who thought they were weak and wimpy, at least maybe now you have a little bit of proof that no, they're not. It was this mine? I don't know why they're hitting that mine, but I'm just going to clear it just because. And then we'll... Is there anywhere... I guess I can get a second trade 5 for 6. I've already cleared that anyway, so let's go with this. Let's try that again. Maybe this time we'll actually clear this sniper tower and not use smoke on it, just to get our ladies walking in a nice, orderly fashion. Wow, this is going to be terrible. Let's flare over into here first. And then back there, because oh no, no, run away, this is awful, run away, do not do this. Oh man, that's awful. That's about the worst attack I think I've ever. The heavies were going right, the zookas were going left. Brick was probably out front, ready to walk on a boom mine. So let's not clear the sniper tower. That sniper tower was a good anchor, and then we went and ruined it. So hopefully we can get a good barrage out here. I'd really like to not waste any more of your time. We're going to clear this mine right here because it seems to be a problem. We're going to artillery back in here. And then we're going to get all of our big heavy dudes right into there. And then we'll throw a smoke on top. We lost 1 zooka. That's okay. And then we're going to flare right back there. And hopefully, just hopefully, this will all go magically well. There goes another bunch of zookas. Come on. Come on, heavies. Get that mine. Get that mine. Thank you. We have enough troops. We have enough GBE that maybe, just maybe, we can pull this off magically. Medkits. Come on, heavies. Get enough. Heavies are not doing it for us. This is only an HQ-18 base, but there are too many shocks nearby for us to deal with. I think we're gonna do one more. I'm gonna change. So you know what? We'll do two more. I'm gonna change my flare points just a bit because we keep hitting mines. There are just far too many mines. I think if I do a barrage in here, right about there, I can get 2 buildings down and clear a whole bunch of mines. Are you kidding me right now, building? How is that building still up? Like, how did that building not explode? We're gonna try again. So you get the idea of what I'm doing there. We're gonna clear, and that'll only cost us 4 GBE as a result, because we're gonna get those buildings back, and then I will throw in artillery out the front, and it's going to be magical. It's really amazing sometimes how bad the gunboat captain can miss by. So that's good. We're going to get rid of that mine, and we're going to get rid of this. I think it's this one right here. Yeah, we're going to get rid of this one. And then, okay, here we go. Please, I'm so sick and tired of failing on this base. And then we're going to flare right into there, as close to that supply chest as we possibly can. No. See that mine right there? We're going to hit all of those mines. We were about to hit this mine right here. That's why I retreated. So I need to go... Maybe I need to go, like, 2 flares. Like, one and then 2, I think, maybe. I think that long flare is just not working for me. Or we need to go further right. Sorry, this is just not working out as expected, or as planned, or as hoped, or something. So, just need... There we go. Those mines are good. Maybe if I go over to the right more? Let's try that. I think if I go to the right more, and I get rid of this mine, we can hopefully, we're going to go further right this time with the smoke, with the flags. We're going to drop right into there, and then we're going to go way over behind that boom cannon, and just hope that we're going further right to avoid all of those mines. I don't think we are. I think we're about to get wrecked. About to get ruined. Poof. Heavy's doing well, though. We've got some troops. Let's get back into... Oh, no. There's another mine that we didn't see before. And we have, like, 7 zookas left, so not having a good day whatsoever. The heavies are needed to clear mines. Maybe we could just clear all the mines with... I mean, let's see here. So we need to clear... Let's just do it with barrages, then we'll use all zookas, maybe. I'm a bit stumped on this. This is one of those ones where having an extra statue for GBE would be fantastic. Having armor of any kind... Rainmakers even could probably take this out, but we don't have... I guess I could do Rainmakers, but then you have to sit here for another 8 minutes while we try the first time and then fail, and Rainmakers are not a quick troop, and I don't want to subject you to that, so I don't really know what the solution is. Let's do another barrage right into there. I'm just going to try to get 3 shocks with zookas, and... My barrage missed? Are you serious right now? See, I wanted to get that, and you know what? I'm tempted to try it, because we could probably get back there. Let's just do it. Whatever. We'll just do it, and hopefully it will not go terribly poorly. And we're going to flare right into there, let the smokes in the trees make us nice and skinny. And then we're going to flare right into there as well. Oh man, I just hit so many rounds. 1, 2. Frustrating, to say the least. But we have 3 shocks and a medkit. believe. So maybe, just maybe, we can pull off some sort of Christmas miracle and just... I don't have a medkit though. There's no medkit. I guess I could hit a perfect shock if I hit right about there. And then I could shock the machine gun too. Just so difficult! Failing! Let's talk about base reviews again. I think that if I get a good barrage, we can do this though. This is where the... Now, if you're asking yourself, why would you waste so much gold and attack so many times and fail and all of those kinds of things, what you need to realize, hopefully you realize this already, is that if you take down stage 7, you get a crystal. So you're essentially trading gold for a crystal, which is a pretty good trade. Oh, you know what? I can maybe, just maybe, count on Brick to clear that mine. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to just straight up go for a baller zooka hit and use Brick to clear the mines, and it might work. I think, I have a feeling that if I go to right about here, 1, 2, this is going to be one of those that could be a super baller hit, or it could be super awful hit. We'll find out in just one moment. Come on, Brick, get out front and clear that mine. That's all you have to do. Yes. So we've got 3 shocks and a medkit. I'm going to shock super early there. 2, 3. Oh, I missed the flamethrower. But maybe we could take it out anyway. Oh, I missed the shock launcher too. But you see what I mean? We've got potential here. It's got potential. If I didn't miss all of my shocks, that would have been awesome. So let's just do that. All zookas for the win. I'm basically going to guarantee you right now that Brick is going to avoid all of the mines I need her to clear and just cause me nothing but grief. But I think we can do it. I think we can pull this off with just a little bit of magic. I'm going to clear these mines and these mines, and we're just going to do it. I'm going to go right into here this time. We have a plan, folks. We have a plan. A definite, oh my gosh, plan. There we go. And there we go. This is looking so pretty right now, but Brick's probably going to screw it up by doing something dumb, like walking into a boom mine. 1 and 2 into the corner. We still even have the delay. I just lost all my zookas against the core, so oh, Brick didn't clear the mine. See, remember how I told you that was going to happen? Okay, so at this point, some of you have tuned out. Those of you still with us, we're just going to keep chugging along. If any of your kids haven't watched Chuggington, there's a good show for you. You know what? I just saw a different path that I never even thought of before. We're going to do a barrage right in here. And we're going to win. This is... I've got 1 artillery here to clear this mine, so Brick doesn't have to miss it. Perfect. Now, let's just do it. Here we go. We're going to go right here. Brick is going to clear some mines for us, and then we're going to walk right to here. Bam. Looking good. Looking good. Oh, I didn't flare far enough. I meant to flare further along. Let's flare one more time. I hate doing that, but I think it's required. Otherwise, there would have been serious problems. Please stay underneath that one. Oh, they all went right. Awesome. So, you get what I'm thinking. You get what I'm thinking. My execution is awful and needs work, but you get what I'm thinking here, right? Like, wow. That was just terrible execution. But we found the answer. Thank you, holy crow. We found the answer. Okay, so here we go. I am predicting a success on the next one. If I don't succeed, I will probably throw my phone. But that's okay, too. here we go. And by the way, for those of you wondering what I play on, a couple people have asked recently, I play on an iPhone 7 Plus. Why iPhone, you say? Because that's what I prefer for work. Let's not get into an iPhone versus Android battle. I don't like those arguments. Nobody wins. Let's just go right about here. I'm actually just going to throw the smoke over this time, I think. No, I'm not. I'm going to actually... You're asking, hey, maybe he's not actually doing his own attacks. Maybe he's just narrating someone else's. I just don't decide well sometimes. We're uh-oh. Not liking... Where the heck are you going, Rick? Let's just die. Die. Tried to save a smoke. Did not work well. Serenity now! Let's go. So, we have the path. We have the plan. Hopefully this is entertaining. This is many fails in a row by me. Let's throw a barrage out. Hopefully get all of the mines we need to get gone. We missed one, but I hope it's going to be far enough away from where we need to go. I think I missed my artillery as well. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to try and do it the smart way. We're just going to throw smoke up here. We don't need... I was trying to get an extra 3 GDE, and I think getting 3 extra GDE is not nearly as smart as just getting the attack good and not screwing it up. And this way they'll walk a little bit skinnier, and we can maybe, just maybe, do it properly without losing the delay. I'm going to walk right to about there. Yes! Oh, some of them went around the outside of that machine gun, which is going to totally screw up the attack. But you get the idea of... Oh, man, I just can't reach. Come on, I hit the I hit the hard shock. There's just so much stuff here. That flamethrower really sort of needs to go. That, like, I don't even know. I'm gonna try and plan my shocks. Let's shock right about here. I think, no, I wonder if I shocked it right there. Nope. Right there. Yeah, see, that one machine gun's gonna cause problems for me, but that's fine. I need to shock right about there. That's an easy shock. I need to shock right about there. That's an easy shock. I need to shock right about there. That's a harder shock. Here we go. I'm gonna own... I should have just cut this out. But instead, we're gonna keep going. We're at 33 minutes. Mr. Galifos is going to be laughing his butt off at me. That's okay. We're gonna clear these mines right here. We're going to clear these mines right here. And then I'm going to barrage back in here. If you're asking why I'm barraging, I don't know really. I think that might be a savings of GDE. I don't know. I think probably not, but we'll find out here. I can't remember. You'd have to go back and check. I have 89 now. What I had before, I don't actually know. I'm going to try to go a little bit closer to here. Just to try to skinny them up a bit. Oh no, don't hit that one. Thank you. Now, to get to there safely, please, by the love of everything holy, get there safely. No, did not get there safely. Mostly safely, though, it's a step in the right direction. We have a step in the right direction. I need 3 shocks. And then maybe, just maybe, we have a chance to take this down. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it did get 3 shots. Come on, just go away, please. Please, go down. Go down. It could go all the way. Look at that. Ah, I think I'm going to skip the shock. I just want to see. Look at this. This is ridiculous. As I stomp my feet on the ground and consider trying. I'm going to see how much GDE it was if I used a barrage and an artillery. Okay, so I actually gained GDE as a result. So, oh, I missed a mine though. That mine right there was going to ruin my life. Frustrated Incorporated. Name that song. If you do, you can win all expense paid tickets to my. I'm gonna guess that came out in like '94. My guess. That song was a big hit way back when. We got so the barrage. Remember how I said barraging back here was better? No, it's not. The artillery wasn't back better. Zookas, smoke. Now, I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sold that this smoke is the right answer, but we're gonna do that anyway. I'm gonna flare right to the dead center of that. What is that thing called? Machine gun area. Okay. And then we're gonna go right to dead center back here and hope that we can get all of our zookas walking. Oh, look at that! We actually did. Nope, we didn't. Someone else. But just everything is wrong with this attack. Okay, so this is the best we've got so far. This is the best as far as GDE. I think, oh man, there goes all my troops though. 1, 2, 3, medkits, just medkits to save the day. I don't think we need to shock everything on this side of the core because nothing ranges. And down it goes! Hands in the air. Oh my gosh, we are so good at this game. So don't shock the stuff on this side of the core. Save your walk, do some magic. Holy crow, I'm done. No more Boom Beach for today. Let me know what you think about the idea to do base reviews, which day you think is best, if you think they should be people that are only in the task force or not, or if that's unfair. Oh gosh, that is ridiculous. Anyways, I'm zmoT. Hope you enjoyed the Rainmaker stuff. Hopefully you did not enjoy my fails too long. Sorry for not cutting that out. In the timestamps, I'll include the details of when my final good attack was. I'm exhausted. That was too stressful. I'm zmoT. Thanks for coming in. I shall talk to you tomorrow for War Factory Day. I'm going to try and do something cool with it. Anyways, thanks for coming in. Peace!